Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I'm a little late. I hope that everyone is cool. Just let me know if you can hear me perfectly. The voice good or not. Just let me know that. So NFP is gone already. A bit late. Nothing to do. From daily chart, this buy side liquidity. Observing this one, can market go for that one? At the same time, does it want to come back again inside the weekly range? That is also inside my head. Does it really would love to come back again inside the weekly range? So after making the high, after taking that high from your previous week, after taking that high, does it would love to go for the the TGIF? So from here to whatever high it is going to make, then I'll look for 20% and 30%. Does it really would love to do that, or is it interested to take that buy side liquidity? This two type of situation is in my head right now. Just not sure what it is going to do. From daily chart, this buy side liquidity is really so cool. At the same time, as I told, after taking this high, which is previous week high, does it really would love to come back again into the 20% or 30% to make the TGIF? These two things in my mind. From the hourly chart, I have this only buy side liquidity. I don't have any other buy side liquidity, but I have clean sell side liquidity here. If you take a closer look here, this two low is the clean sell side liquidity, which has been made by yesterday, which is the sell side liquidity. So in NFP, there is an idea. What is that? After taking the buy side liquidity, it go for the sell side liquidity. So this sell side liquidity is in my head, to be honest, as well as this buy side liquidity is 50-50. But if you ask me, I'm more interested to think about fall. That is all I'm more interested. Not saying that it's gonna take that sell side liquidity, but I would love to see that it will fall after taking this high, which is the previous week high. So after taking that high, I really would love to see if it can start to fall for this sell side liquidity to make the TGIF also to come back again inside the weekly range. This is all in my head. From 15-minute chart, you can see that this is the week that has traded this fair value gap. This is the 50% of that week. Market came to this 50%, failed to tap to that 50% for a bit, just for a bit. It failed to tap over here, which is a sign of the bullishness that I'm extremely bullish. It can go for that buy side liquidity. If you ask me, I'm more interested to think about this sell side liquidity, that it will come, it will fall for this sell side liquidity. This is my interest, but I'm not saying that it is going to happen. If you ask me, gun to my head, I prefer that it will fall for this sell side liquidity according to the rules of NFP. So NFP has a rule, and that is market will take both buy side liquidity, which was here. All of this buy side liquidity has been taken by the NFP news. It has taken that buy side liquidity. It has the sell side liquidity now. So can it fall for this sell side liquidity? Again, it can start to go for that buy side liquidity. I can be absolutely wrong. This can be an extremely bullish market according to the narrative, according to the NFP rules, according to the previous week high has taken liquidity concepts, according to the support or resistance zone. I would love to see that it will fall for this sell side liquidity. That is my interest to see primarily. Okay, so I will prefer to go for sell instead of taking buy. But yeah, at the same time, please make sure that you are trading through yourself and you are not actually following my lead. If you think it will keep going higher, please go for that. I'm just saying my opinion. I don't want any kind of controversy. I really would love to see if it can fall. I will wait for a bearish gap from 15-minute chart to frame my sell setup. Until there is no bearish gap from 15-minute chart, I'm not interested to touch it for selling. But if it respects this bullish gap from 1-minute chart here, that bullish gap from 1-minute chart, which is the last fair value gap, you can see from here, from that area to that line. So this whole leg, I have only one fair value gap, and that is this fair value gap. So if it respects that fair value gap, can make any kind of bullish order block, that's a buying opportunity, which is gonna be against my expectation. If I'm absolutely wrong and market is really would love to go for that buy side liquidity by today, then maybe it will go higher. But gun to my head, as I told, I would love to see it will fall for this sell side liquidity. That is my interest to see. It doesn't need to take this one, but it will fall toward that sell side liquidity. So even if it failed to take this sell side liquidity by today, by Sunday or Monday, it will take that sell side liquidity. It is just my opinion. This is yesterday's PM price action from yesterday. I told that it's gonna be seek and destroy mode. This is the low probable area to trade when market came here. All I told that I'm only interested to look for this sell side liquidity will be taken. So market went higher a bit until this area, then take this sell side liquidity, after take this buy side liquidity, after fall again, which was a clear seek and destroy mode yesterday. So that is why I told that before NFP, don't trade Thursday. From Wednesday PM session to until Friday AM session, don't trade over there. This is the NFP candle. As you can see, market perfectly went higher. Take that, all the sell side liquidity went bit higher. Fair value cap, trade that fair value cap. Lot of consolidation. After this whole consolidation, oh, okay. Now it's weird. To be honest, it's weird because even though I would love to look for a selling opportunity, the way it is falling, it's really weird. Okay, it is what it is. Okay, but yeah, still I would love to see if it can fall for the sell side liquidity after making a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If it can make a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart, I'll start to look for selling opportunity. Otherwise, buying is low probability to me. I'm just telling my opinion. I am gonna clear that one more time. I'm just going to explain my opinion. So it's not something you have to follow this. You can think about your bias or your target as well, but I would love to see if it can fall for this sell side liquidity. I don't know it will take this one or not, but I would love to see can it fall for this sell side liquidity. I'll look for buy. Right now I don't have any opportunity to look for buy at all. The reason is this last fair value gap has been broken. Market come until this area, which is a shallow run as a sell side liquidity. So it has cleared or built more sell side liquidity. Even this low, that low, all of this area is now a clean buy side, support zone. So honestly, they will be taken. All I need to wait for a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. If it can make it, then either it will trade that bearish gap or it doesn't trade that bearish gap. Any kind of selling opportunity, I'll go for that. But to be honest, this fall was unexpected. The way it fall, it's like how many handle? 124 handle. Just 1 minute candle has provided 124 handle. Really risky. I have to wait, I guess. But whatever happens, it's really so painful. Okay, to be honest, 124 handle by 1 minute candle. But you got the point why I was looking for sell. Okay, that is the point. You please focus over here. Why I was more interested to look for sell instead of buying opportunity. So my interest to tell you now, it is untradable. I can't trade this one. The way it is falling, I can't trade this one. You can see one candle size is too much. I have to let this go. 51 handle, just 1 minute candle. 124 handle, 70 handle, 80 handle. I can't trade this market. I'm sorry, but we'll see. Okay, after making the 15-minute bearish gap, if it can make some setup for this sell side liquidity, I'll go for that. Otherwise, it's really impossible for me to trade. You can go if you want to chase this price. I'm sorry, I can't trade here. I have to wait. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if any of you are new, please. So here is a small new day opening gap as well as that new week opening gap low. It is respecting both of this area here. Okay, so this is a small new day opening gap here, this line and that line, small new day opening gap as well as new week opening gap low, new week opening gap high. So both of this area is holding the price. I believe that it will be broken. Market will fall for this sell side liquidity. All I need to wait for a bearish gap from 15-minute chart, then it will trade this bearish gap, then it will fall. If it would love to keep falling like this way with that much volatility, which is near about, just look at this 1 minute candle, it's 51 handle. I'm not interested to enter into this market. If you are overzealous, you can go for it. I am not able to trade here. Yeah, of course I can gamble. There is nothing wrong for gambling, but it is what it is. Trump tweet. Yeah, guys, can you please check? Is there any tweet from Trump? It can happen, by the way. Try to figure this out. Why I was more interested to fall instead of buy, even though I have this buy side liquidity. Why I was more interested to fall, depending on NFP news, depending on narrative, depending on liquidity, depending on all of these things. Previous week high, which has been taken, made relatively equal highs, which is a buy side liquidity now. See, this is clean buy side liquidity. So you have the buy side liquidity as well here. So after taking this sell side liquidity, can it go for that buy side liquidity? That will be my interest again. So after taking this sell side liquidity, can it go for that buy side liquidity? So from hourly chart, it's a shallow run. Above that high, it's a shallow run, which is a clean buy side liquidity here. Okay, it's now a very clean resistance zone. So after taking this sell side liquidity, traded this bullish gap from the hourly chart. I guess 4-hour chart is much more cleaner. Okay, so I will mark this 4-hour bullish gap instead of hourly chart, because hourly chart is little messy as well. So I will mark this 4-hour bullish gap. After trading this bullish gap, can it start to go for this buy side liquidity again? That will be my interest to see. Okay, so I'm bearish until this sell side liquidity is not taken. After taking this sell side liquidity, I will start to think about that buy side liquidity. Can it go for that? Whatever happening is here, I am not interested to trade this market. You want to gamble, go for it. From 15-minute chart, which didn't close yet, it's already 172 handle. 115-minute candle, which is 1,000 times better, bigger than the NFP candle as well. This is the NFP candle. Look at that candle and that candle. Just compare this one. Very difficult to trade. Before taking that sell side liquidity, I'm only interested to think about sell. No buy is valid to me. So I will keep thinking about the sell. I'll put that high over here. That is the clean buy side liquidity now. I have clean sell side liquidity now. One of the first thing I heard is gamble after turning on the stream. Oh, sorry, man. Okay. How are you, man? How are you? There was red folder news. Oh, okay, I didn't know that, Marva. I just came, okay, after playing, I just came, opened the chart, I start the stream. I didn't see anything except that 15-minute week 50%. I marked it before, before the AM session. I marked that on. So after coming here, I just opened this on. Do some gamble for us, please. I want to copy gamble. don't make fun, man. You, AFX, Tony, you guys are killing this market. You guys are just monster. Okay, so when you take the loss, let me know. I will celebrate that loss. Last time I celebrate AFX loss. Now I would love to celebrate your loss, man. You guys are killing the market. Let's wait a bit. Okay, I'm only interested to think about this sell side liquidity. After taking this sell side liquidity, I would love to see market will come here to this 4-hour gap. After reaching to this gap, I will start to look for that buy side liquidity. Right now, if market started to go higher, I will let this go. I'm not interested to touch the buy. Even if it go higher, take that buy side liquidity before taking this sell side liquidity, I will not participate in that buy. After taking that buy side liquidity, if I have any other bearish gap over there, I will start to look for this sell side liquidity. Otherwise, if it go above this buy side liquidity, make a bullish gap over there around this area, I will try to look the buy from there until the daily high. Click on bet watching a stream. I'm off tonight. No chance. Okay, man. You're so clever. You don't want to lose the money. Let's not a bit. By the way, anyone is any kind of trade, if you are in buy or sell, let me know. If you ask me what I'm waiting for a 15-minute bearish gap here. So if market can make a bearish gap before taking this sell side liquidity, then trade that bearish gap. I will try to find a selling opportunity. So that's all I'm waiting for. Pro trader path. Why, man? Why you guys are so much profitable? Why you take all the money from this market, man? You are killing so many famous traders as well. Don't do that. That sell side liquidity is also a daily fair value gap. Okay, I didn't know that. Let me check. Let me check. Oh, yeah, there's a small daily bullish gap as well. Okay, that's really cool. Yeah, that sell side liquidity is also a daily gap. We'll see it. Let me check that. Okay, this is the weekly candle. I prefer that it will fall, then it will go higher until 20%. That's the theme. I can be wrong. My direction can be wrong. It can go for that buy side liquidity. I am not interested to catch that buy down. I'm only interested to think about this sell side liquidity. So if it go for this sell side liquidity, I will try to find a setup without making 50-minute bullish bearish gap, without making that on. If it take this sell side liquidity, I'm not interested to touch this market. See here, I don't want to catch any kind of sell from there. It will go clearly and take that sell side liquidity. I'll let this to take it. After taking this sell side liquidity, trade this daily bullish gap as well as 4-hour bullish gap as well as the hourly bullish gap as well as 15-minute bullish gap. I'll start to look for a buying opportunity. 10-20 more like me coming soon. What did you say? 10-20. Okay, 10 to 20 more like me coming soon. To be honest, man, I didn't get it. 10 to 20. Oh, okay. I guess 10-20 you are saying. More like my English, man. Whoever would love to chase the market from here, please chase it. I am not going to chase this market. I believe it will take the sell side liquidity, but without any kind of setup, I'm not going to chase the market. I'll observe this gap, but not going to take the entry. Okay, 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 okay. This is, look at that candle. From 50-minute chart, just look at that candle. Okay, it has taken that sell side liquidity, perfect. Would love to see to come to this bullish gap, at least to this bullish gap. Then I will start to look for a buying opportunity. 10 to 20 people, I guess, but there is only one pro. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Okay, okay. And now I get it. 10 to 20 more like me is coming soon. Okay, now I get you. Yeah. But no one is gonna be like you. That's true. You are the pro, man. So let him come to this fair value gap, and then I would love to start to look for a buying opportunity. Can I find a buying opportunity? Okay. After tapping over here, at least tapping to this bullish gap. Right now, not interested. Yeah, though it has traded that daily gap, but I want something more precise. Now it came here. It can fall a bit more from 15-minute chart. All you can see here, some lows here. So it can come any of these bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart before going higher. But right now, from here, I will start to look for a buying opportunity. Exactly from there. If it produces any buying opportunity, I will go for that. Anywhere inside this gap, anywhere it will produce a buying opportunity, I'll go for that. I think I need to record your light sound for my phone ringtone. Oh, sorry, man. Oh, man. also need some appreciation. Yeah, of course, Happy Chaudhary, you are also a good trader, man. Of course, man. But I have seen Pro Trader Path, AFX, Tony. These three guys are they're like the killer, like the monster. Okay, there is no comparison. I can't compare those three people with anyone else. Not even with ICT himself. To be honest, they're awesome. I don't know how, but they're awesome. So observing it, any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. Okay, I'm watching this bullish gap. I can take a risk over here to this bullish gap. I'm late already. Okay, sorry, bullish order block. I can take a risk here. Yeah, I'll go for this. From there, of course, it is the paper. I'm already late. So order block low until this gap here, until that gap. From there to until the low of that gap. Here I'll take a partial. One contract I'll off when market will come here. Sell limit. There I will take a partial, which will be like some candle. Okay, from this order block, we'll take a partial. We'll put my stop loss to the break even. If I get stopped out to the break even, I'm cool with that. I'm a little late here because when it tapped to this order block, I should have gone for the trade from this order block. It can fall, of course it can fall, but it is what it is. I will take that risk until this gap, if it can reach to this gap here. From this order block, the theme is market has taken the liquidity. After taking that liquidity, trade that bullish gap. Can it go for that? I can be absolutely wrong. Market can fall a bit before going higher, but I would love to take the risk from here. If it is extremely bearish, then this fair value gap, which is the first fair value gap, it can hold the market, send it keep falling. Okay, it can keep falling until the 50%, which is aligned with the 15-minute gap, hourly gap, with everything. But I really would love to look for some kind of reaction from here after taking that liquidity, tap to this gap, some kind of reaction until this fair value gap or that entry gap, any of this area, entry gap over there, any of this area. I would love to see some kind of reaction. From there to there, this is the mean threshold of this order block. It can fall until this mean threshold. It is acceptable until this mean threshold, but don't want to see any body close below this mean threshold. We'll take the partial here because this is the most logical level to take the partial. A bit lower, okay, a bit lower here until this area. That will be my partial. It will be small, I guess. How much it will be? From there to there. After 25 handle partial, I'll put my stop loss to the break even. Will hold my trade until this parallel gap. As I told, any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that. I wish that it is not going to back from that volume balance. At least it will provide me this partial. Then I'll hold my trade until this most logical level, which is an unfinished business to that fall. Yeah, so after taking the partial, we'll put my stop loss to the break even. Now I will see if it can reach until my 49 handle, which is over there. Here, order block mean threshold, market fall, trade that order block mean threshold. It should reach over here. Whatever fair value gap it will make over here, if market doesn't trade that bullish fair value gap, it is going to take that buy side liquidity. If it can make a bullish gap, so let me show you this. See this clean highs over here around this area. If market make a bullish gap over there and doesn't trade that bullish gap, no sign, not even tap to this gap, it is going to take that buy side liquidity. We'll go through this fair value gap, we'll take this buy side liquidity. But my stop loss has to be to the break even, which is this propulsion block. These two consecutive candle is the propulsion block. So I would love to see that this propulsion block will hold the market, send it higher for at least the last fair value gap from 1 minute chart. If it can go through this fair value gap, this buy side liquidity before tapping to this gap. So it is more important to see how it is going to react with this gap. If it failed to tap to this gap, this buy side liquidity will be taken. If it tap to this gap, this will hold the market and it can fall one more time. So let's see how it is going to react. $49 handle, I will make it 50 handle. Okay, I'll just make it 50 handle. Yeah, there. Let's see how it is going to trade this level. As it tapped to this gap, I'm not thinking that this buy side liquidity will be taken. I would love to see if it holds this market, send it until this last gap. I can be wrong. I will get stopped out to the break even. I'm okay with that after taking the partial from this entry gap. But as it tapped to this gap, I would love to see it will reach at least until to this gap before falling again. If I get stopped out, I'll get stopped out to the break even now. This fair value gap is extremely important. Now, at the same time, if it can make a gap here after trading the 50% of this bullish gap, if it can make a gap around this area, that is another sign that market will go through this, but after closing the body above this fair value gap, it will keep going higher until this gap. Keep watching. First thing, body can't close below the 50% of that gap. Second thing, it has to make a bullish gap here around this area. Third thing, it has to close above this gap. If it happens, then that bullish gap will hold the market until this area, from 1 minute chart, this area. It came until this area, which is the most sensitive area, but let's see if it can reach now. But one more thing, maybe it won't hit my target. It will tap to the low of this fair value gap, then it can reverse as well. I just make it 50 handle. That is why you can see it's a bit higher of the low, bit higher. So keep that in your mind as well. All I need to see if it can make a bullish gap around this area. Logic was very simple. After taking that sell side liquidity, trade that bullish gap. Okay, why it didn't close it? It should be closed. I mean, as you can see, it should be closed. I'll put it a bit higher now, here to the top of this gap. Don't want to see this body will come here, because as you can see, this low should be my target. I just made it 50 handle just because of that, but your target should be to the low of this gap. It can be respected. As well as I would love to see if it can make a bullish gap over here. That bullish gap is my buying opportunity after closing the body above this high or above that fair value gap. After closing here, it come back again to this bullish gap, I'll look for the buy again. Otherwise, as it has traded this gap, see this gap, come to this last fair value gap, it can start to fall now. Again, my target, I just made it 50 handle, but it should be to the low of this gap, to the gap. I just made it 50 handle just because of that. I wish that it will give me the let's see bit. Anybody has any question? If you have any question, let me know. I explained everything at the beginning. After taking this sell side liquidity, after taking to this sell side liquidity, tap to this gap, any kind of buying opportunity, I'll go for that until a certain level. Took a partial to this gap, close my full trade to the low of this gap. If it can close above this fair value gap, then this is more important fair value gap that can be traded before going higher. The best case of scenario, it will go very near to this high, it will engineer buy side liquidity, then come back again to this fair value gap. That is the best case of scenario. Until it is not broken, I can't look for any kind of setup right now. I deserve the boom, man. Please don't forget to give me the boom. Thanks for that, Penguin. Stacks, thanks for the boom, man. AM Machines, thanks for the boom. Cat Lover, Outlander, Happy Chaudhary, Crow, Proud Food, Abraham, GOC, Dear Money, Al Mahmoudi, Dear Money, thank you so much. Mahdi, Oscar, Sid, Oscars, Amat, do you do 1:1 or 1:2 or just what? What looks good? I go for the logic. I don't see the risk to reward ratio. I saw the logic, order block, stop loss was one tick above below this order block. Target was most logical level. I just took a little risk here, went for the 50 handle. Just a bit risk took over here. Okay. That's all. Thank you so much, guys. Sarjay, thanks for that boom, man. Ayan, M2 Sag, Sharoda, Andres, Khalid, John Vestula, Paul, JJ Trader. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Remember, my most interest right now to think about that buy side liquidity. I'm not interested to look for sell anymore. So I would love to look for a buying opportunity. Keep looking for a buying opportunity. If I would love to look for sell now, I have to wait to see this gap is broken. So when the market will close below this gap again, I will start look for sell. But I don't have any sell side anymore. I have the buy side only. Just the buy side. So I'm more interested to think about that buy side now. Not interested to think about the fall. If it started to fall, I don't know how far it will go. So it is absolutely something like sailing in the ocean without any compass. I don't know where I am going. So I'm not interested to look for any kind of sell. I will keep looking for a buying opportunity. This should be broken. The most beautiful thing is it will come here, make relatively equal highs, which is called the engineered liquidity. After engineering the liquidity here, it will come back again to this parallel gap. Then I'll look for buying opportunity again. That is the best case of scenario. Otherwise, if it react from this area, or which is the last parallel gap, unfinished business, it is more risky to take the buy from here. You want to take that risk, you can go for it. But the logic is here, absolutely gamble. If you would love to look for the buy from here, it will go higher. I believe that it will go higher for this buy side liquidity. I believe it, but I can't take the risk right now until it's not broken. So it has to be broken first. And then I prefer that there will be some kind of engineered liquidity. So market will engineer the liquidity. What do I mean by that? Market will come here to believe those people this is a strong resistance zone. After that, market will start to fall. So they will chase the price. I will took the buy because I will believe that they will be taken. Kevin, just look at this, brother. Just look at this. I'll show you this candle. This is a candle for 41 handle. Look that candle. This is a candle for 47 handle. So in NFP day, it's extremely volatile. Extremely volatile. So NFP day, CPI day, it's extremely volatile. You have to take that risk. I don't know how to say, but you have to take that risk. Look at the reaction from this order block. Just look at the reaction. After taking the liquidity trade, that gap over here, which is the lowest down close body close candle. Then this bullish gap. As well as I would love to remind you this gap. Look at that gap. Okay, so I'm going to clear everything over here. everything. I'm going to clear them. Look at that gap. Now it's not exactly aligned with the sell side liquidity, not exactly aligned with the sell side liquidity, but this is the gap which is around this liquidity level. Look at that gap. This candle closed above this gap. Then what happened from this gap? Remember, I explained this gap to you. So liquidity level gap. So now I'm observing this area. I would go for the buy here. Even if there is one candle closed above this gap, just one candle, I would look for the buy over here again. As the body didn't close, I'm seeing this last parallel gap is holding the market. So it can fall again to take that shallow run from 15-minute chart. This is the shallow run. See, this relatively equal loss has been taken over here by a shallow run. Just weak sweep the liquidity. So it can keep falling as the market didn't close above this last parallel gap. If it closed over there, I'm already again in the buy. Here I'll take the buy. Stop loss will cover this fair value gap which is over here, just that fair value gap. I would go for this buy. I'm not going to take this buy. Please, nobody push the button. I'm not going to take this buy. This will be my entry again until this buy side liquidity. If just one candle could close above this fair value gap, as the candle didn't close, I'm more observing this gap to see that if it trade that gap, keep falling again to take that obvious liquidity. So here, this is now my new liquidity level. Can it fall for this liquidity? So if you ask me, I prefer to take sell from this gap. Not going to take it because my buy side liquidity is here. So I'm only interested to think about that buy. But for example, I really would love to trade around this area. I have to trade this area. I will go for the sell. Instead of buying, I will take the sell from this gap, which is around this area. I'll take the sell from this area. Stop loss I'll put just, I'm not going to take this one, but I'm saying it, okay. Stop loss is one tick above that candle which has made this fair value gap. Target will be this sell side liquidity. Will take a partial when market will come to the low of this bullish gap, to that bullish gap. I will take the partial here after taking the sell from this gap. Not going to take this one as I don't have my buy bias is bullish, so I'm not going to take this buy. But this if this body closed there, this is my buying opportunity. I'm already in the market. I'm looking for the buy. That would be the best case of scenario. I would go for that buy if just one candle could close above that high. If you ask me right now, I'm more interested to think about the fall, at least until the low of this fair value gap, until the low of this fair value gap, and then I will keep looking for this low. Can it be taken? Why? Because this last fair value gap you can see is holding. Here it has traded this gap. Remember what did I say? If it doesn't trade this gap, it is going to take that high and for going for this area 100% sure. I'm overconfident for that. If it is trading, then this last fair value gap will hold the market, send this market lower again. I don't know how far, but this is the most logical level, the low of this gap. Until this gap it will send, and then if it can break this gap, it will keep falling for that obvious liquidity. I have already talked about this, brother. The weekly race things I have already talked about this before. I mean, after opening the stream. So right now, if you ask me, I'm more interested to think about the fall, not interested to look that this market will go higher and take that buy side liquidity. Even if this high, there is a sweep. I mean, weak. Not even the body has closed above this fair value gap, but the weak reach very near to that high, which is engineered liquidity. Yes, sir, I would go for that buy. But right now, if I have to trade, I will look for this sell. If I have to trade, that means I have to push the button. I will look for the sell instead of buy. It doesn't mean that you should look for the sell. If you think it will go higher, go for that buy. I'm not interested to push the button over here, even though I feel confident, but I'm not going to take this sell. After taking a win, I don't want to take that sell. I don't need to catch every run or every every price action. I don't need to participate. I'm showing you the logic where you will feel confident, you will go for that trade. I'm showing you the logic. why I will go for sell instead of buy. What is my logic here? And you will go for the trade when you will feel confident. 3600. Good morning, Easy Trades. Good morning, brother. Simply boom. Hey Ravi, thanks for that, man. What do you see over here, guys? What do you see over here? Look at this. This low and that low. Look at this. What do you see here? Ask yourself, what is this? I'm just going to change the color so that you guys can clearly see this. What do you see over here? Ask yourself, what did it has? What I was expecting with that line. I'm getting it here. So ask yourself, what should you think over here? No need to take the entry right now, because after that run it can be little consolidated, it can be waited for a bit. Okay, so before doing any other logical entry or logical things, it can spend a time over here, but don't go for the trade right now. If it's my opinion only. And look how it is going to engineer the liquidity before taking that liquidity. If it is a high probability, I will go for that trade. No worries. Or little probability. Okay, if there is a small probability, I'll go for that. Why the market came until this area? Look at that candle. What is that candle? The highest up close body close candle which has traded this last fair value gap. Is it going to trade that order block before falling? My question is there. Is it going to trade that order block before falling, or does it want to go higher to engineer the liquidity as well as to trade that bearish gap before falling? What it is going to do? It didn't work. I mean, it's okay. I am not interested to take it, by the way. How it is going to trade? Is it reaching for this bearish gap before falling again, or is it keep going higher for that buy side liquidity? It is 50-50. What it will do, I don't know. Like here, it was high probability to me, because after taking that sell side liquidity, trade that bullish gap, any kind of bullish PDRA, I will go for that buy. After doing this, I need more price action over here. It has taken this buy side liquidity, it will keep going higher, I will have nothing to do. So it has to build the liquidity, then it has to fall, then I will be able to look for the buy. Now after coming here, can it fall for this sell side liquidity? It is my interest now. After taking this sell side liquidity, if this gap hold the market again, I'll go for that buy. Otherwise, if it keep falling, I mean without not falling, if it keep going higher, I will do nothing over here. I would go for the buy here if I would say one candle, just one candle closed above this fair value gap. As it didn't do that, I didn't take the buy. I would love to go for sell here. If I am overzealous, I have to go. Otherwise, there is not the area to trade, because it's 50-50. Everything is 50-50 over here. Yeah, whereas it can be. That is why it's low probability. After trading this bearish gap, does it want to fall? But remember, the most important sell side liquidity has been taken here. After taking this sell side liquidity, can it keep going higher? Though it's a shallow run, it can start to go higher for that buy side liquidity. If you ask me, I prefer that it will fall one more time to take that sell side liquidity. It doesn't need to do that, but it can do that. It can start to fall to take this sell side liquidity again. So after building the buy side liquidity or taking the high, trading the 15-minute bearish gap, can it start to fall? Any kind of selling opportunity, I would love to prefer that sell, because it has engineered the sell side liquidity. So this area, that area are the same thing. After taking the buy side liquidity, trade the 15-minute bearish gap, any kind of selling opportunity until this sell side liquidity, I will prefer that sell. It doesn't mean you have to think about that. You can look for the buy as well. Highest up close body close candle, lowest down close body close candle, highest up close body close candle. Can it provide me the selling opportunity? Is that possible that it will provide me the selling opportunity? It's not the order block anymore. I'm not going to push, okay, but I'm just showing you the same thing. After taking the liquidity, fair value gap, order block, trade order block went high until the certain level. After taking the buy side liquidity, highest up close body close candle, after trading that 15-minute, the bearish gap, sell side liquidity, engineered the sell side liquidity, highest up close body close candle, which is your order block. I'm not going to push the button, but just showing you the same logic here. Order block, sell side liquidity here. Same area to put the stop loss. Like here I put, remember here I put same area to put the stop loss until the sell side liquidity here, until that sell side liquidity. Can it work? Comparing with this buy, this sell is low probability, though I believe it will work, but it's low probability. Here the buy was high probability because after taking the 15-minute liquidity, it started to go higher for that buy side liquidity. Now after taking the buy side liquidity, I don't have the sell side liquidity from 15-minute chart. No sell side liquidity over here from 15-minute chart. So if you compare this buy with that sell, it is high probability, it is low probability. Now market can start to go for that buy side liquidity. I am curious to see the fall because it has engineered the buy side liquidity. So same thing here, would love to mark the 50% of that candle, which is my mean threshold around this area. Let me mark it. And this is the mean threshold. Same logic, same everything, just little different. Here market has taken the 15-minute liquidity, started to go for the 15-minute liquidity, and here after taking that on, market is going for that 1-minute liquidity. So it's a little low probability, but logic is same logic. Order block, mean threshold, taking that liquidity, trade that 15-minute bearish gap, engineered the buy side liquidity from 1-minute chart. Would love to see it will fall for this buy side liquidity. In the meantime, I'll try to take a partial here to the top of this lowest down close body close candle, which has traded this gap. So this should be the partial area to the top of this candle. I love to take the partial. Okay, it's up to you. You want to take it or not? I would love to take the partial here around this line here. After taking the partial, I would love to hold my trade for the top of this gap, or maybe to this sell side liquidity. It's different matter where you would love to go, but that should be the partial here. 24 handle, not a small, brother. It's not a small. It's huge. 24 handle. Same logic, same everything. Just this is low probability. This was high probability. Different is that. If it wouldn't made or build this buy side, sell side liquidity, I wouldn't go for this sell. I would hold my buy setup, buy bullishness. If it wouldn't engineer that liquidity, I would keep looking for the buying opportunity. All of this fall, even if market fall here, I wouldn't take anything over here, or I wouldn't go for any kind of things over here, because it has engineered the liquidity. I know that I will be able to frame a sell setup at least until this sell side liquidity, okay, until this area. But before that, that should be the partial here. So I will mark it as a first partial, and then target is this area. That should be the partial. You don't want to take the partial, you are gambling. After taking the partial, this is my trailing stop loss. You don't need to follow this. I would love to put my stop loss to the break even. Same thing you saw here. After taking the partial, I put my stop loss to the break even. This candle could stopped me out. I could get stopped out over here. But I would love to put the stop loss over here now because it can perfectly respect this one. It can start to go for this buy side liquidity now. So that should be my trading. I'm not saying to trail your stop loss the way I trail it. Okay, you don't need to do that. But I would love to put my stop loss to the break even if I get stopped out after taking that partial, which is 2400. Same setup, same everything. This is low probability. That was high probability. I am confident about this because market has engineered that liquidity. Here, taking that sell is like forcing me. I'm forcing myself. I have to take that entry. So I will push my button here if I have to take it. If I don't need to take it, I will wait for this area to go for that. If it come back again to this order block line, I will get stopped out because now I have the propulsion block. See this propulsion block? Remember this propulsion block? What was that? Here. Remember that propulsion block? I will put my stop loss to the break even depending on that propulsion block here. Let me mark that propulsion block. This is that propulsion block. I would love to believe that this propulsion block is not going to be broken. If it would love to go a bit higher, it can reach until the 50% of that propulsion block. If it is overzealous, it will trade order block one more time. I will get stopped out to the break even. Simple. What do you see? I'm going to mark it and you will tell me what do you see, okay? You will tell me what do you see. If I would love to give a name to this box, what should I give the name of this box? If I would love to give a name to this box, what should I give the name of this box? Retest this last parabolic. Can it fall? Anybody can tell me if I would love to give a name to this box, what should I give this the name of this box? It will retest this order block. I'll get stopped out to the break even after that fall until this area. I'm okay with that, but I'm not saying that you have to do the same thing. Okay, you don't need to do the same thing. Support, absolutely, Taslim Imam. That's the support. That's the support, man. No, it's the support. It's called the support. You see this support zone? It's a zone. I'm seeing, I'm a retail trader. I'm seeing that market is respecting this zone. Wow, one time, two time, three time, four time. Market came here, rejected. Came here, rejected. It's a support zone. I have started to believe this. Okay, I would get stopped out to the break even. After taking that partial, I would get stopped to the break even. Obviously, I would maybe I would put it little lower of this propulsion block after seeing this one. I don't care about that. It can come back again to this mean threshold of this order block, but I'll just keep it here a bit higher here, this area. In logical way, my stop loss should be there. In logical way, my stop loss should be there, but I would get stopped out to the break even. My trailing stop loss, don't follow it. Just follow the logic over here. What do you see around this area? What should you believe here? What is this? What do you think over here? I will write it down, okay, for all of you. Strong support. This is the strongest support. It can't be broken, man. By the way, anybody took this sell? Anybody took that sell? If you take that sell, let me know. I'm going to remove this propulsion because it violated the propulsion. Retest this order block. I am seeing this retest, not seeing this is a bullish run now. I can be wrong. It can start to go higher, but I am seeing this is a retest of order block before falling again to this support zone. I can be wrong. Okay. Oh, okay. So you guys took that sell. Did you take the partial here? Let me know that as well. Did you take the partial here? Whoever took that sell but didn't take the partial here, trust me, man, you did the best wrong thing ever. I'm going to remove this gap because this gap is valueless to me right now. This is important, which is actually the reclaimed gap, but this gap was not valuable to me. I can be wrong. It can keep going higher now, but that is why I will take the partial over here, at least to the top of this candle, which is the lowest down close body close candle. I would love to take the partial over here, and then I'll put my stop loss over here. But according to the logic, I have to cover that min threshold, at least the min threshold. Best is to cover that order block. Not interested to cover that order block. I'll put it over here. Okay? Randomly, I'll put it over there. But now it can start to go higher bit one more time to trade this 50-minute gap before falling. But this support zone is really so strong to me. It can start to go higher now. That is why I told that I will take the partial over here. To retest this min threshold, order block min threshold, it should give me an unfilled gap over here now. If it would love to fall, it will make an unfilled gap. If it doesn't do that, it will keep going higher. I will have nothing to do. So that is the good job. If I put my stop loss to the break even, I'll get stopped out to the break even after taking that 25 handle profit. This support zone I will keep looking for. So if there is another opportunity to take the sell, I'll go for that. If it keep going higher, I will wait for a 15-minute bullish gap to look for the buy. If I stepped out, I will take day reset from trading. I did the best wrong thing. Okay. No, man. When I saw, I tell you something that is more important. Taking partial to this level is the most important thing ever. Taking partial to this level is the most important thing. I prefer after taking the partial to the break even. Stop loss to the break even. So even if I get stopped out, I don't care about that. As you can see, market fall from this area to until this area, which is 40 handle. Now out of 40 handle, if I can get 26 handle, it's really awesome, man. So it's broken now. We'll have to remove them. If this market would love to go for this buy side liquidity, I have to wait for a 15-minute bullish gap to take that buy. Without 15-minute bullish gap, I would love to see that it will fall for this support. This support will be taken. I want to see that. If I would love to change my bias, I will wait for a 15-minute bullish gap. If I would love to change my bias now for this buy side liquidity. So if there is a 15-minute bullish gap, that is my, again, high probable buying opportunity. Every kind of sell is low probable opportunity because this is 1 minute support zone. Remember, 15-minute liquidity, that's all I am going to explain by today's video or live from 2-hour membership. There you go. This is your support that has been taken. See this support? Now this is weird. Okay, this is really weird, but that is the support. Whoever took the buy, look at that support. This is weird. Okay, I'm saying that this is weird. I don't know what is happening in this market, but this is weird. If I wanted to look for a buying opportunity, I would wait for a 15-minute bullish gap. Otherwise, no buy is valid. Look at that fall. Absolutely, this is weird, but the logic was it will fall for this strong support zone. I am seeing this is a strong support. I am gonna believe it. Everyone is, chasing the price over here. Somebody take the phone out of Trump. Oh man, that small run is really weird. It should not come until this area before that fall. But because Trump was doing this, market was going higher. To believe all of these people, it is going higher. I can't look for the buy until there is a 15-minute bullish gap. After seeing this support zone, oh man, this is really weird. Now, if you ask me to trade now, no sir, I can't trade it. One candle is 165 handle. I can't trade this market anymore. I have to wait a bit again to look for another opportunity. Now, if you ask me what you are looking for, 100% I'm looking for buy. 100% I'm looking for buy now. Do you need a 15-minute bullish gap? No, sir, I don't need it. Is there any liquidity left? No, there is no liquidity left. Let me go to the hourly chart. This is the hourly bullish gap. There is no sell side liquidity. Look, there is no sell side liquidity. Hourly bullish gap. So I'm going to refine this gap from 4-hour chart to hourly chart. This is that hourly bullish gap. If I come to this 15-minute chart, it's a little messy actually. I don't need to mark anything from 15-minute chart except this 15-minute last gap here, which has been traded over there. So I am going to mark the I'll keep it over here. So from 1-minute chart, any kind of buying opportunity is my high probable buy. Any kind of buying opportunity is my high probable buy here. Order block, if it can make a fair value gap, simple fair value gap, just a simple fair value gap, high probable buying opportunity to me. I'm not saying to go for that, but I'm just telling my intention. I won't be able to take it because of the stop loss. Even if it can make a bullish gap here, for example, it has made a bullish gap. My stop loss has to be here, which is 51 handle. Are you willing to take it? If you want to take it, go for it. I'm just not going to take it because if I'm wrong, I will get a 51 handle loss. I am not interested to take it. Like 25, 30 handle, it was okay. 28, 30 handle, it was okay. I know that it's highly volatile. It was okay to me. So I'm just going to use this box until the liquidity level. What is your liquidity? This is your liquidity now. Until that liquidity level. What you will do in the meantime, I will take a partial when market will tap to this low, which is my breaker block. Here, that will be my partial. See this fair value gap? Here, that is my entry. This is my entry. Partial is here, target is this buy side liquidity. From where? This gap. Why you are not taking it? Because of the stop loss. This is my high probable buy. Highly probable buy. From the low. Okay, so from there. Don't you need for a 15-minute bullish gap? No, sir, I don't need it. Why? Market has taken the sell side liquidity, engineered the obvious liquidity, take that obvious liquidity, traded this 4-hour chart, 4-hour bullish gap, hourly bullish gap, 15-minute last fair value gap, everything is holding the price. Make this bullish gap, would love to see it will reach at least until this breaker block. So until that area, which is 60 handle. So let's see. Please don't hold the trade until this area. Try to take the partial anywhere below this line. Try to take some partial. Look at 60 handle partial is absolutely shit. So try to take some partial like 30 handle, something like that. See 32 handle, try to take some partial over there. Please, it's a request. If anyone take that entry, make sure that you have taken some partial when it is around 30 handle or something like that. And then rest, you can let it go wherever you want it to do after putting the stop loss to the break even. Just make sure that you have taken some partial, man. Please don't try to take the partial at the level of this 60 handle. Don't do it. It will reach here, I believe it, but still try to take some partial around 30 handle. If anyone take that entry, I don't know anybody took that entry or not. This is my high probable buying opportunity. I'm saying you beforehand. That was low probability. I told that if I have to force the market, I'll go for this sell. If I have to force, otherwise I will never go for this sell. I would love to go for the sell from this order block here to until this partial level. Same thing here. This is my high probable buying opportunity until this line. See this line, first partial, until that line. This is my high probable buying opportunity. After that line, it will come here to this buy side liquidity or not, I don't know. But at the same time, you don't need to hold your trade until this area without taking the partial. 31 handle, take the partial over there. I keep repeating this because it can be, after taking the partial, put a stop loss one tick below this candle, just one tick below that candle. So here somewhere nine handle or something like that. Just put your stop loss over there. Don't give a shit. It will come here or not. It's my request to all of you. If any of you took that entry, please. I'm saying you that, yeah, of course you can hold it until this area, but 60 handle partial is something like bullshit. Don't do that. Try to take some partial around 30, 35 handle, 30, 25 handle, anywhere here. Put your stop loss over here, one tick below that candle. So take that risk, 9 handle risk. Take it. Don't bother. Take that risk. Hold your trade until this partial level or that buy side liquidity. If you did get stopped out with 9 handle, be happy with that. 30 handle partial, 9 handle stop loss. That means 20 handle profit. Good. Some profit, 25 handle profit, 20 handle profit. You need nothing else. I'm showing you the best thing. Trust me, man. Can't put the stop loss to the break even right now before reaching over here. If it reaches over here, then I'll be able to put my stop loss to the break even. Right now, I can't put my stop loss to the break even. Why below this low? Because this low is valid for shifting market structure. So if this market would love to fall, it will go below that low. I will get the market structure shift. So I don't want to see that market is going to take that low for shifting the market. If it shifts the market, maybe it will fall again. I don't know. Don't be afraid when you saw that market came here. Don't be afraid of that. It's not for getting afraid. Look over here. Sir, what do you see here? Anybody can tell me, what do you see here? Okay, here you will get this stopped out. After taking the partial around 30 handle, you got stopped out. Cool with that. Be happy with that. Now, you will say that, brother, you are wrong. I'm happy with that. How far it reached? 48 handle. I'm happy with that. You will say, I'm wrong. I'm okay with that. I have no problem, brother. I'm very happy to be wrong if you call me wrong. If this candle close above that high of that candle, this is my high probable order block. I'll go for the buy again from there. Saying hi, close my trade there. Hey, dear money. Man, I have to appreciate you. I'm just here to explain how far I am more expecting that market will go. But it doesn't mean you will hold your trade until this area. You don't need to do that. See this gap over here? It's a high probable selling gap if I had the sell side liquidity. As I didn't have the sell side liquidity, I'm not going to take the sell. But when this low has been shifted here with a fair value gap, it doesn't need to reach to this fair value gap, but it is a probability that it will keep falling. As I don't have the sell side liquidity, I will not frame any sell setup, but it can fall from this gap now after shifting the market structure. I'm giving you the logic. That is why my stop loss should be below that low. Now, as Money told, that is 47 handle. You closed your trade over there. Do you really need 47 handle? No, man. 20 handle, 25 handle, is that more than enough? It's more than enough. I don't need that 47 handle as well. But you closed it. I'm really happy to you. I'm explaining the price action, taking the facilities or the beautiful thing from this volatility. Because I know a small run is going to give me huge profit. And I deserve the boom, man. I deserve the boom. You don't want to give me the boom? Okay, no worries. I tried to explain it. I tried to show you the entry. I tried to outline something. Yeah, it's okay. But see this buy side liquidity, don't forget about that. Look for the order block. Look for your order block, okay? Now I'm getting some boom. Thank you. Al Mahamudi Outlander, Sharada, Abraham, Mahdi, thank you so much, guys, for providing that boom. Am I looking for sell? I will never go for the sell. Never ever. Why? I don't have the sell side liquidity, man. I can't look for the sell. It will keep falling, brother. I don't care. I don't care. I don't have sell side liquidity. I can't go for the sell. If it keep falling, I don't care at all. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Happy. Thank you, Judy Hamilton. Maya Daniel, I took the trade and it worked perfectly. Boom to you. Thank you, Maya. Alex, thanks, man. Ravi, thank you. John Restula, thank you so much. Now, do I need more trade? Am I going to cry because I missed that run, that fall? No, I'm not going to cry because it was unexpected. This is weird. I love to take the buy here. I love to take the sell here. I love to take the buy here. In the meantime, take my partial, put my stop loss to the break even. Take my partial, put the stop loss to the break even. Take my partial, put the stop loss to the break even. Now you will see. You will see. What did you get? It is keep falling, brother. I don't know where it will go. I'm not interested to take that sell. Where it will go, I have no idea. It will fall which level? I have no sell side liquidity. Look over here in this whole leg from hourly chart. Nothing I have. Okay. I have something from 15-minute chart. Let's see. From 15-minute chart, do you have any sell side liquidity? Can you see any sell side liquidity? Yeah. You have the sell side liquidity here. Now it is going to fall for that. I don't know. I'm not going to hold my bias that market will come here to this line, to that line, from there to there. It is coming there. No, I don't think so. Because this buy side liquidity, that buy side liquidity is much near comparing with that sell side. This is the first sell side liquidity I have. I am not going to believe that market is falling for that. Can market fall for that? 100%. I am not going to think that. I'm interested about that buy side liquidity now. That buy side liquidity now. I will go for those instead of this sell side liquidity. My logic. So I will prefer to go for the buy. From 1-minute chart, do you have the order block? Yes, sir. Tap to this gap again. I'm in the market. Maybe it will tap to this gap. I don't know it will tap it or not. The stop loss has to be there. Just cover the 50% of that order block. Buy side liquidity is there. I will go for this buy. But brother, it didn't tap here. My mistake. Sorry, my bad luck. Market didn't tap here. It's not my problem. It's not my fault. I tried to take it. It didn't give me the entry. I'm okay with that. Where should be exactly your stop loss? Here. Can you do it? No, I can't do it. At least there, it's okay. So it is high. Sorry, it's 33 handle. I can't take it. We'll go for the trade from here. 25 handle. I have to take that risk before taking that buy side liquidity. If it take that buy side liquidity, I miss that trade. I don't care to chase this market. This is the starting of the run. I would love to take the entry from the starting of this run until this buy side liquidity. Initially that buy side liquidity, but it has taken without me. I don't care. I don't give a shit to this call. It will keep falling. I don't care. I will love to go for that buy. This is the logic. Try to understand that logic. You got the entry or not, it's different matter. But look at the logic. Why I'm more interested to look for the buy. Why buying is more high probability to me. Oh man, you keep talking, okay? You talk too much. I know that. I know that. I talk too much. I know that, brother. I know that. I'll put it here, okay? Because this is the most logical level. So I'll put it here from this gap. So I'm just avoiding the stop loss as I'm not pushing the button. But look at this buy side liquidity. You know, engineered liquidity. You knew that engineered liquidity. You saw this engineered liquidity. Don't worry, I'll cover this to my mentorship videos. How to market engineer that liquidity, how it go over there, how it work over here. I'm showing you the real way. Why? Like, guys, don't just, can you please give me your true opinion? When you saw this fall before me, or if I were not here, wouldn't you start to think about this market will keep falling? Or after seeing this fall, wouldn't you start to look for sell opportunity? Now, when you are with me, do you know why you are looking for buying opportunity instead of sell? Why you are looking for the buying opportunity, not the sell? So every kind of selling opportunity, you are going to let them go. Just tell me your true opinion, because that is my success. If you can understand, how can you know that even after that fall, I should look for buy? Why I should not look for sell? Why I should look for buy? If you understand that, that is my success. That is my own pleasure. I really appreciate that. What do you see here? More liquidity. This is the strong resistance zone. See this resistance zone? I'm going to believe it. I'm going to believe it. What is called handle? Can explain. Handle is one, like here you see 7 to 6, then 7 to 7 is one handle, 7 to 8 is two handle, 7 to 9 is three handle from 7 to 6. Okay, so right now price is 6, I mean around here. Okay, one handle is one handle, I mean 1 point is one handle. Came here to this bullish gap. Where is the liquidity? There is a liquidity. That should be the partial here. That should be the partial. That can be the second partial, and finally this is the buy side liquidity. So I'll put it to this partial area as my target. After tapping to this gap, I'm not observing the stop loss. I'm not looking at the stop loss. Okay, I'm just showing you the logic from here, which is a bullish gap. This is my high probable buying opportunity. Now where you will take the partial, it's up to you. I'm not going to talk about that, where you will take the partial. Okay, going to remove this fair value gap, this one, going to remove it. Now suddenly Trump talked something and it boom, it fall. What can I do? Nothing. I believe that it is not going to break this gap, but stop loss has to cover at least the order block. Now here is the consecutive order block, 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 candle is consecutive order block, and if you take a closer look around this area, around here, okay, where did this candle tap? Just look over here where this candle tapped. Something very obvious. This 4 candle is the consecutive order block, not 5, not 6 candle. 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 candle is the consecutive order block. Where the market came back? Exactly where did it came? Take a closer look over here. Inside this gap, where is your liquidity? Look for your liquidity. What is this area? A strong resistance zone. See, market came here, reacting from that zone. What does it mean? Take the sell from there, take the sell from there, take the sell from there. Don't care about anything. I know that it is going to hold the market, sending it lower. What you are going to think, what it is going to happen. Make sure gems after gems, handle after handles, push the like button till it is equal precision. Yep, guys, can you please push the like button? It will be a great appreciation to me. Okay. Just make sure that you have taken the partial between 15 to 25 handle, wherever you want to take the partial. 15 to 25 handle, take the partial, and then put your stop loss very near. That means you take a partial around 25 handle. So at least put your stop loss here. Sorry, not there, here, around that area. So even if you get stopped out around this area, okay, even if you get stopped out, you have some profit over there. Or just close your trade around 25 handle. If you look over here until this zone, it's 30 handle. You took that partial over here, perfect. Put your stop loss below this logical level, which is the 50% of this fair value gap. Start to believe that it's not going to break this one, because if you are wrong, if it wants to keep falling, you took some partial, you got stopped out here, you have some profit. No need to think about that anymore. Otherwise, just do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to tell you that things what you should do. Your job is to take the partial. Wherever you feel good, take the partial. It will give you the partial. I believe that. So take that partial. The lowest down close body close candle is the most sensitive order block. So if it would love to trade this order block before going higher, I'm okay with that. So as it reach until this area, I'm going to put it there. The most logical or the most strongest order block, the lowest down close body close candle, which is the most strongest order block. It will go through this, it will fall or whatever it is. I don't care, because you know that where you should take the partial, where you should get the stop, you should get stopped out. If you are not taking the partial, you are gambling, brother. Just look at this zone. It's a very strong resistance zone. See, when one time market came here, second time market came here, third time market came here, fourth time market came here, it is respecting. Perfectly it is respecting. What does it mean? It can't be broken. Take the sell. It's a bearish market. It's a bearish market. Take the sell. It's a bearish market. Take the sell. What I'm going to think? Boom. Market is going to take that buy side liquidity. তারে ধরতে পড়লাম ধরতে পড়লাম বেরি দিতাম পাখির পাখি কমনে আসে যাও. No, brother, it is going to fall from this fair value gap. You wanna take the sell? Go for it, man. I would love to see that this buy side is taken. Even if this market would love to fall, it will be fallen after taking that buy side liquidity. This is the most sensitive area. The most sensitive area. I got a stop out here. I'll take re-entry over there. Stop loss is going to cover that order block. Before, until this buy side liquidity is not taken. Here, when it tapped through this most sensitive zone, I would love to take re-entry over there by putting my stop loss one tick below this order block. Going to hold my trade until this buy side liquidity, more importantly, this partial level. In the meantime, I will try to take some partial, will try to put my stop loss to the break even. After trading this order block, if the market can close above that candle, it's going to be my propulsion block. Going to believe that this propulsion block will hold the market, send it higher again from this propulsion block. So here I took the partial, got stopped out here with some stop loss. No worries. I will take rebuy when it tapped to this most sensitive area. Most sensitive area. That is why my stop loss, that stop loss, I put it over there, just below the 50% of that order block, because I don't want to get stopped out over here. I will take re-entry here. I will try to take some partial when it will tap to this low of this highest up close body close candle here. When it tap over there, I will go for the first partial around this area, which is the first partial area. After taking the first, I didn't get my partial. Okay, look at this. I didn't get my partial. I will put my stop loss just one tick below that propulsion block. One tick below that propulsion block. It tap over here. That should be my partial. Sorry, that should be my partial. Still, here that is my partial. Then I will hold my trade until this breaker block, which I'm going to believe that market is going to trade. This breaker block, not only that buy side liquidity, not only this buy side liquidity, but also that breaker block low, high, low, higher, high, breaker block low. Until that breaker block low, I will keep holding my entry here by trailing the stop loss, obviously. After that, this buy side liquidity is going to be my trade, I mean target, maximum target. What did you see? A strong resistance zone. A strong resistance. Market can't break. See, this is strong resistance, market can't break. And look how it is going to react from there. It should be 16. You can see it, guys. No, brother, I am looking for sell. Why? Why are you looking for sell? Yesterday was low probability. I clearly told that yesterday is not for trading. Today, look how many entries I am outlining. How many entries? Until now, if I would be wrong, this is the only trade I will be wrong. And what did I say over here? This is the area which is not even a probability. It's something if I have to trade, then I will go for sell. Low probability is still profitable. Look at this. Look at this. First partial. What is the next line? This buy side liquidity. I don't know it will reach over there or not. But here, another boom. How many entries do you need in a high probable day, brother? Yesterday was low probable day. Today is high probable day. How many trades? When I keep saying yesterday is not for trading. Yesterday is not for trading. Trading day is today. Trade today. How many winning trade do you need? I'm going to give you that. Next line is here. But it can be respected from this breaker block. That is why if I would love to even take the partial, for example, I'm holding this trade, that trade, I will take the partial there. And then I will look for the buy side liquidity for this one. Or maybe for that one. I have the opportunity to take partial here. Okay, I took the partial. Now I will hold my trade until that area, which is my buy side liquidity. Anybody took the buy? Let me know. See, today I'm getting a lot of boom, man. Guys, thank you so much. Dear Money Outlander, Leonardo, Sergio Sebastian, Al Mahmoudi, John Vestula, MP, Rabi. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. When I say it's a high probable day, you will see a lot of win. When I say it's a low probable day, that is the day you should do the paper trade. Just the paper trade, nothing else. It is high probable day, go for the trading. It can be respected this area because this is the breaker block. Now, without taking this buy side liquidity, it can fall again. It is possible now. This area is the most logical level for some kind of fall again. It can be fallen. So here, now can I frame any setup? No, you can't frame any setup. Run has started already. You missed the run. At the beginning of the run, I would love to take the entry. This fall, I will miss. I promise you, brother, I will miss that fall. But all of this buying, I'm not going to miss them. Waiting for the big down candle again. Okay, I'll give a call to Trump to tweet again. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. Sharada, thank you, man. Alex Pool Green. Okay, thank you so much. By the way, guys, anyone took any of this buy, either from here or from here, anybody took the buy. If you has taken any buy, let me know. How can I take my profit from the second day after I passed the 50K account, take profit trader, or do I have to wait 5 days after passing? Thanks to Alex. Anybody can help Alex? Anybody can help Alice, please? And because my knowledge is very small. By the way, Alex, did you use my code T2 Wizard for Take Profit Trader? If you use, then I'm gonna give you the help. I'm gonna ask the help for you. Now it is fall. It will fall. It will come here. I don't care. I really don't care about that sell. But yeah, of course, this breaker block can hold the market, send it lower. It's possible. But I'm just not interested to look for buy, look for sell right now. It's time to wait. The first buy I was involved, then I said, okay, it's cool. If you're profitable, just set by your hand. Already it's 11:23. Okay, to be honest, I don't think so. It's obvious to go for the trade. By the way, guys, can anyone help Alex about his queries? How can I take my profit from the second day after I passed the 50K take profit, or do I? Okay. That is your question, Alex. You don't need to wait. In one day, you can request 3 times payout. So if you are already, what type of account size is that? Is that 50K account, brother? Alex, just let me know that. Is that 50K account for Take Profit Trader? I took a 50K Take Profit Trader with T2 Wizard code. I love you, Al Mahmoudi. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, the guys who are trading the Take Profit Trader, this is really a good opportunity for you to get the payout. Of course, I used. Thank you. Okay, Alex, if it is 50K account right now, if you have more than $2,000 in your account, if you have more than $2,000, whatever amount you have, request the payout. They will immediately send you the money in your bank account. I used ICT code. Don't do that. Okay, Alex, if you have more than $2,000, like you have $22,300, request the $300 to your account. They will give you back. In 1 day, you can request for 3 days. You don't need to wait for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 5 day, no, nothing. You made $300, request that $300 right now. It will be deposited in your account. Then do again trade, again request, again trade, again request, 3 times in a day. You don't need to wait for 5 days. Okay, go for it, man, and pay yourself. ICT code. Oh man, can you get payment in crypto? I don't know. No, Alex, you are trading your funded account, right? You are trading your funded account. If you are trading your funded account and you have more than $2,000 in your account, whatever amount you have more than 2,000, request the money right now. Right now, don't wait for a single moment. Request it. More than $2,000, whatever amount you will have, request them. Take the money in your account, then trade again. Make some more money, request it again. They will immediately pay you to your account. Immediately, okay? So guys, if anyone is interested about the Take Profit Trader, don't forget to use the code T2Wizard. To be honest, it's really a great opportunity right now. All you have to do is you have to make some money above $2,000. If you are trading 50K account, if you are trading 25K account, then you have to make some money more than $1,500, and then request them. They will immediately pay you in your account, and you will be able to trade again in your account. You don't need to wait for some days to request for your payout. No waiting. Immediate reaction. Okay, it's very immediate reaction. At the same time, if anyone is interested about my funded futures, then you will get 25% discount only for the experts account. So it's valid for the expert account only. No activation fees, nothing. And the earn to trade, over there you will get 60% discount. It will cost $76. In my opinion, that is the cheapest right now. Okay, that is the cheapest right now. $76 for earn to trade. No activation fees, nothing, no activation fees. But they have their own rules. You can read it before buying it. Just make sure that you have used the code T2Wizard. 3K was for pass. Yeah, it doesn't matter. If you passed it, and if you can make more than $2,000, request the money. Immediate reaction. Yeah, man, immediate reaction. So brother, you are wrong. Market is now falling. Remember this breaker block? Let me clear everything. Look at this breaker block. This is my most logical level where market should reach. This is the breaker block. From this breaker block, it will fall a bit. I don't know, brother. Yeah, it can fall a bit. Can you take a sell here? No, I can't take a sell here. I can't take that sell. It's absolutely gamble. I am not interested to gamble over here. But it is what it is, okay? And the Tradify direct funding, no able, link is in the comment box. So if anyone is interested about Tradify, don't forget to use that link, guys, please. Thank you so much. I'm very near to close my stream around 11:30. I mean, after 11:30, I don't trade anymore. And I believe that you have already got all of your profit from this small price action. You should not be overzealous, keep trading. No, don't do that. No, I don't have any sell side liquidity. I don't have any sell side liquidity. It can build some sell side liquidity now, maybe, or it will keep falling until this new day opening gap, new week opening gap, all of this zone. Maybe it will fall a bit until this area. But right now I don't have any other sell side liquidity. So I was only interested to look for buy until this breaker block, to the low of this breaker block. Now you can see it's holding the market. Maybe it will send the market until this zone. On my right hand side, you can see this new week opening gap, new opening gap. It can be reached until this area. As I don't have the sell side liquidity, I'm just not interested to trade here. Okay. And obviously after 11:30, I don't trade at all. By the way, guys, are you green or are you red? Let me know that. Did you push the like button at the same time? One is viewer 75 likes. Make sure it's 100 likes, please. Let me check what is your situation right now. Are you green, red, no trade, or what is the or break even? Let me see how many people are there. Just join over there. Green. I would love to see more green, man. Mine is grass. I want to see that more green, man. What else I can do? Wherever I say that, take the partial. If you did that, it should be green. Because partial is the most important thing, and I prefer after taking the partial, put the stop loss to the break even. That's my look. Happy Chaudhary is blue. What do you mean by blue, man? After 11:35, no smoking. Okay, so you are reminding me that I have to smoke. Thank you, brother, for reminding me. I forgot about that. Guys, I would love to stay here until 12 without reading the price. Is that okay? I really would love to wait until 12 because I want to see some kind of good price action. Is that okay? But without talking about the price action. After 11:30, to be honest, I don't want to read the price action. I want to stay until 12. If you say okay, then I'll be here. If you say no, it's not okay, I'll close the stream. Oh, okay. MT5 shows blue. Okay, so you are blue. Just until PM. No, Outland, I have to make a video actually today for the mentorship people. This video is gonna be the liquidity, which is the base of the direction, which is the base of everything of these concepts. So I will make a video, a small video about the buy side liquidity. I have to make a lot of video about this buy side liquidity. The liquidity. Because if it is clear to you, you will be the king of your direction. You will know that even after seeing all of this buy, why you should keep looking for sell. You will get everything. After that sell, why you should keep looking for buying opportunity, everything buying opportunity. Why is that? Hi, so I passed my top step 50k account. I don't trade top step. I don't like top step. I don't want to talk about top step. A top step is too expensive. My last trade was at 10 a.m. news. Anyone know if top step allow news trading? I don't know. I have no idea. If anyone knows, please let him know. Whether can you explain rejection block? I have the video in my YouTube channel. You can watch that video about the rejection block. It's explained over there perfectly. You have to watch that video, brother. Donichi, you are going to be banned, okay? If Tamimi was here, you would get banned already. Didn't I open the poll? Oh, there is the poll. Okay, 30 vote I got. 61% is green. Thank you so much. 19% break even, 19% in red. I'm sorry to those 19% people. I'm really sorry for those people. Congratulations, all of these green people. Don't try to trade anymore. around the lunch hour, come back around the PM session, look for, go to your weekly chart. I'm telling you what you will do. Okay, go to your weekly chart, mark the recent high and the low, mark the 20% and 30%. Okay, so go to the settings, make 20%, 0.2, 0.3. Actually, let me do that. 0.2, 0.3. Make it okay. Sorry. Make it black, make it green. Okay. Now close this one. From, as it is a bullish candle, so mark from low to high. Mark this two line. If you see after the lunch hour, market is below this two line, below that two line. Look for buy until this two line. If you see after the lunch hour, market is above this two line, look for the sell until this two line. Okay, this is the only thing you will do after the lunch hour. Around the hour, after the lunch hour, if you see market is here, don't trade over there. Just don't trade it. Let him go either far from this two line, below here, or above this two line. Okay, then wait for this one. If you see it's very near to this buy side liquidity, you should keep looking for that buy side liquidity will be taken first before falling. You can think like that. Well, I mean, it depends on, if it is very near to this buy side liquidity after the lunch hour, look for that buy side liquidity will be taken first. Then you will mark the highest high it is going to make. Then look for this two line. If you see market is not interested to go for this buy side liquidity, then keep looking for this two line. Okay. This is the only thing you can do around the PM session if you are interested to do trade here. If it keep falling, I really don't have any idea how far it will fall, but maximum it can fall until this zone. Okay, that area we have some new day opening gap, new week opening gap. It can fall until that area, though I don't want to see that because I have this clean hourly gap here. Where is that? Here. See this hourly gap. I want to see that this hourly gap will hold the market. It will send higher again for the buy side liquidity, which is here. This high and that high. They are the buy side liquidity. So I would love to see that this hourly gap will hold the market, send it for that buy side liquidity. As the hourly chart is little messy over here, as you can see, a lot of green candle over here. I'd love to go to 4-hour chart, and 4-hour chart clearly you can see this is that our 4-hour bullish gap. So would love to see this 4-hour bullish gap will hold the market and send it higher again for this buy side liquidity. It doesn't need to take that buy side liquidity, but if it go toward that buy side liquidity, that is the best case of scenario. If it keep falling, I will have nothing to do. Before going higher, one thing can it do, it can reach maximum until this line here. Okay, this order block, around this order block, consecutive order block. These two consecutive order block from 4-hour chart is aligned with all of this zone. So which is the new day opening gap, new week opening gap, all of this zone. These two candles are aligned with this zone, so it can come here maximum. It is low probability to me, but yeah, of course it can come here before going until that 20%, 30% of the weekly range. It can do that. So just keep that 20%, 30% in your mind. Try to look for some kind of buying opportunity. If it is falling, let him fall, but always wait for the perfect case of scenario, and after getting that perfect case of scenario, go for the trade. Otherwise, if it engineered the liquidity, that is different case of scenario. As I showed you, engineered liquidity there, engineered liquidity here. If it engineered sell side liquidity around this area, that is different case. Okay, so before even going higher, it will first go for that engineered liquidity. Guys, can you please push the like button? Still 106 people are watching. Make it 100 likes, please. 44 votes I got. 57 is green. Loss and the break even are same 22, 22. Whoever take the loss, you guys wait for the PM session, so that, or the break even guys. Okay, these two guys can wait until the PM session to look for another opportunity. This 56% of the people don't try to trade anymore today, please, because you are already profitable, man. By the way, guys, if today's session was little insightful, if you think that you have enjoyed, you have enjoyed this, just write down boom, man. Just write down boom for my, I mean, for my satisfaction, please. If you learn something, not winning trade, not losing trade. For example, if you learn about the partial, if you learn about the direction, just write down boom. I want to see that how many people actually got something from today's life. So please write down boom something. Okay. I can see Stux, Gurmeet, uh, Sujevan, Clever, Dear Money, Sarje, Paul. Thank you so much. This guy, at least you guys, seven guys got something from here. Okay, Outlander also. Nicolo is also. Thank you. Thank you so much. At least you guys got something from here. I'm really grateful to all of you that you got something. Thank you, Tom. I wish that you guys got. Oh, okay. Suddenly I got 3 subscribers as well. 9,713 subscribers. That's cool as well. Judy, thank you, Judy. John, thank you. Ian, thank you. Thank you, man. It's really my own satisfaction, man, when I see that some of you got something from here. That is why I keep saying it's a low probability, don't trade. Go for the paper trade. It's a high probability, go for the trade. Because I know that you will be able to make some profit. Maybe your some first trade can be a losing trade, but next trade is gonna give you the profit. That's for sure. Okay, so something like that. Okay, Donichu, Jorb, Red, Mahdi, CSTV. Thank you so much, guys. I'm really grateful to all of you for being over here. You are choosing me over some guys who are really entertained, who are giving more entertainment comparing with me. I'm not giving you any entertainment, right? I'm just a boring guy. Always keep talking about this price action bullshit. But I'm really grateful to all of you for choosing me. Member for 10 months, 5 days. Hey, Outlander, it's been a long time, man. Thank you so much for being the member of this YouTube channel. Yeah, I can see it now, 10 months. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, Outlander, for all of this appreciation, man. I'm Taslim Imon, thank you so much. FX, please write down boom, man. Please write down boom without knowing why I'm asking to write you boom, man. Thank you, Tito bro. No problem, Ram. Ram, you're most welcome, man. Bro, did you take any trades today? Anybody please give him the answer. Yeah, tier. I took some trade today, and it was a great day today. To be honest, man, it was a great day today. What happened? Boom. Okay, without knowing, he just write down boom. Thank you so much, Nicolo. Here since 3,600 subscriber. Oh man, I'm almost 10k subscriber. So you are with me for so long, Nicolo. Thank you so much, brother, for being here for this long time. Hey Gupta, thanks for that boom, man. FX, you write down boom without knowing why you are writing boom. I hate Marlboro. I hate Marlboro. To be honest, man. CSTB hard a lighter. Oh man, is anything for oh sorry. I quitted. AFX, I just quitted, man. Thank you so much, AFX, Outlander, Nicolo, and rest of you. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for supporting me. I will stay here until 12 and then I'll close my stream. But I really told that I'm just not interested to talk about this price action anymore. So yeah, you just lead one. No, I just throw it. Trust me, man. I just throw it. I'm short from 1141 top of the candle. Okay, that's cool, man. Make sure that you have taken some partial. Okay, so whenever you will get 15 to 25 handle, make sure that you have taken some partial. I don't trade after 11:30. So just not interested to trade over here. Would love to see how it is going to react. That's all. Hello, Verinder man. How are you, man? Good boy. I'm always good, man. You know that. Okay, thank you, Tito. No worries, Miguel. Yeah, taking partial is kind of securing your profit. So always secure your profit. Then get a stop out to the break even or a small loss. Don't care. What is a face reveal? You said many months back. Yeah, I was thinking about 100k subscriber. Then I have changed my mind, and I thought that I will come to live with the face cam when I will get 15k subscriber, 15k subscriber. I'll come for with my face. My face is not good. I'm not a good looking guy, so I feel shy to come with my face cam. Try American Spite Orange or Blue Pack. For what? Oh, okay, okay. Uh, Mahdi, you are influencing me for smoking, man. And AFX is here. Okay, AFX is here, and you are inspiring for smoking a brand, new brand. I know that you are gonna be punished. I've seen his face. He's a handsome boy. don't don't do that, Outlander. I'm not a handsome boy. I'm a very bad looking guy. I feel shy. Will be nice, top secret trader. Yeah, I'll go when I'll get 15k subscriber. Maybe one or two live. I'll come with the face. I don't know. I feel really so shy when you guys talk about the face reveal or something like that. If I was looking good looking like Outlander, Tamimi, AFX, Gupta, they're really good looking guy. Okay, so if I was looking like them, I would start the face cam trading or something like that. Hmm. Okay, guys, I think there's nothing at all. We'll just. I have already talked what I would go for the PM session if I were here. So try to be focused over here, but I believe that most of the trading should be done in this morning session. Bro, David off is good cigarettes. You guys see AFX is here and Sharda, then Mahdi, you guys are influencing me just to new brand. You guys are going to get blocked by AFX. 600 and outperforms every good look. Good even lucky. Oh man. Just no nicotine. Okay. A new brand. I only like to be honest, I like only Benson. When I'm in Bangladesh, I smoke Benson. And when I'm outside of Bangladesh, I only try Marlboro Soft. Except these two, if I smoke any other cigarette, I I cough. Okay, I mean coughing. Most of the time, it's cough comes. So I can't take any other brand. I don't know why, but I can't take. Simply just Benson when I'm in Bangladesh. When I'm outside of Bangladesh, just Marlboro Soft. No other brand. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, AFX, absolutely, man. See, the kid album. Oh man. Okay, sounds is best. I can see here is a lot of smoking expert. Oh man. You see, AFX, this guy doesn't want me to be good. They're inspiring me. Johnson is increased a lot in BD, so we have to smoke Gorilla Lucky. No, Lucky, I can't smoke. Tito Benson and yeah, yeah, absolutely. B and H. Benson and Hedges. Okay, 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 okay. Now you guys are going out of out of the line. Please, 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 please. Language, 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 man. My parents smoked Pall Mall. Pall Mall. Okay, I started a smoking journey in 2010 by Pall Mall. Okay, guys, now it's gonna be little out of control. I should not say anything to you guys because you guys are senior to me. I can't tell you anything. But there is a lot of kid like 20 years, 22 years kid. Okay, so I think we should we should delete those type of comment. And I am not going to say that. At 15, it did not take smoking. Oh, okay. Nicolo, actually, smoking is difficult to give up. The reason is I find out I can let the pain go by smoking. Okay, it's all about the psychology. Obviously, AFX knows that how much I'm struggling with my psychology right now, with a lot of other things. AFX knows that because I talked a lot with him because of my psychological problem. I had some problem, but I find out that smoking helps me to let the pain go from here, from my mind, from my heart, or something like that. This is why I can't give up smoking. This is the only reason I can't give up. Otherwise, I don't have any other bad habit. No bad habit. I don't drink alcohol. Very rare. Sometimes I smoke the I should not say that word, but smoking that things. Okay, you understand what do I mean? Like one time or two time in a year, just one time or two time in a year, or maybe after 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, just one or two puff, just one or two puff maximum, not like huge, just one, two puff, something like that. Except smoking, I have no other bad habit, no other. But yeah, 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 yeah. Taslim Iman, absolutely, brother. I can't just. I mean, I should not say that. I tried everything, to be honest, everything except one thing. I mean that the drugs people take by the syringe. What does it call? Pathidine, I guess. Except that one, I tried every single thing. I tested everything in my life, from the very high level to very low level, every single thing. But I never get addicted with anything else except this cigarette. So only the cigarette is my problem. I want to give up, but I can't give up. Everything. Taslim Iman, everything, man. Apex, don't say like that way, man. Taslim Iman, I mean, as I'm saying, not only that, but also lot higher thing as well. Fall here for yourself. Okay. Mushroom. What is mushroom? I mean, I know the mushroom. I eat mushroom a lot when I was in Bangladesh. But is that a drug? I didn't know that, man. Cigarettes, my friends. Yeah, Sharoda, same to me. Same to me. Exactly same to me. Everyone leaves me except my family, my mother, my sister. Every single one leave me. After a certain period of time, everyone leave me except this cigarette. He didn't leave me for near about 15 years now. He didn't leave me. He doesn't want to leave me. Magic mushroom, I don't know that. Is there anything something like that? I didn't know that. Magic mushroom, I didn't know that. Me and my brother will take some mushrooms tomorrow. What is mushroom? Oh god, that's why, brother. What the? Don't say like that, man. Don't teach the kid this stuff for gods. Yeah, please don't. Don't teach me something bad, okay? Okay, I really didn't know there is something called like this. I'm a noob of this, but I tried like H, this thing. I tried this one. The rest of the things. This one I tried. Then I tried this one. The rest. I tried that one. Ah, and and the door to open. This one I tried. Then in our country we have this one. Tried that. Alcohol, almost every kind of brand I tried. Smoking, then like this type of things I tried. Now, Gupta, you are 23 years old and you are telling me something I really don't know. You are my hero as of today. Why is that, FX? Why is that? Are you mocking me, man? The problem is cigarette are not a physical addiction, it's psychological. Yeah, that's true. Judy Hamilton, that's true, man. It's connected with the psychology. I mean, with the brain. That is why it's really so difficult to give up. It's my opinion. Obviously, it's not impossible to give up, but it's really difficult because, as I told, when I feel pain, I smoke because I believe that my pain are leaving me by smoking. With the smoke of that cigarette, it is leaving me. You tried it? Yeah, I tried it. Taslim Imam, I tried it, man. Dandy, I tried it one time though. It's shit, absolutely shit. Uh that is why I'm not saying the name. I'm not saying the name, full name, Raj. Oh man, no wonder you have psychology issue, brother. Lol. I tried. Oh man, as it was X A N A X was that? Oh okay, Outlander. You are always awesome, man. Have you tried hyposis? No, I didn't. I'm learning these things. I'm learning from you guys. Okay. Yeah, little bit. AFX a little bit. I guess a little bit. I really do it. I did it. No, I'm not an addicted. I just tried them. I mean, in my life, whenever I get an opportunity, I tried them. I'm not like addicted. I'm not something like I will keep taking them. No, I didn't do that. But I just tried them a bit. That's all, brother. I'm just not an addicted. I'm only the smoker, nothing else. Agree with you. Don't try penguin, okay? I won't try the penguin. That's for sure. Outlander, that's for sure. I'm not going to try that penguin. I'm over sure about that. Okay. Thank you guys for being over here. I think it's done for today. And yeah, we'll see. We'll talk to you in Monday, I guess. That was good. In the old days, the strongest secret was Pikawin brand. How old are you, Nicolo? How old are you, brother? But it seems like mm, mm, water adda. Oh, it's Chakurder adda. Thanks to have a great win. Thank you so much, Outlander. Yeah, guys, be careful. You can see here. Just look at this, okay? As I told, it can maximum reach until this area before going higher. It is possible that it will tap over there before going higher. But just keep that in your mind. Wait until the PM session and then look for whatever I told around this area. If you can find some setup over there, go for it. If you don't, then just let it go. 73. 1973, are you kidding me? No worries, CSTV. Seriously, 73? I mean, 73 years or no, it's not true. Nicole, it's not true, man. Are you kidding? Seriously? No way. It's not true. I'm sorry, okay. Oh man. I thought that we have the old citizen here. I mean the senior citizen only the AFX and the Outlander. No way. No way. I'm sorry, okay? I really didn't know that. I thought that Nicolo, you were like maybe 25 to 30 years old. Something like that. I was thinking like that way. But I can see that we have been senior citizen. So Outlander is actually not like Outlander, you are so young, man. I thought that you were the senior citizen, but you are just nothing. I feel like 12. Okay. Man. Hey Jack, how are you, man? I didn't see your name, man. Where were you, man? Jack, we have the senior citizen here. You can see Nicolo. He's 73, man. Ion is from 1957. Oh man. Now I'm really surprised. Like Ion is from 1957. Nicolo is from 1951. Outlander is from 1970. I'm gonna ask the apology to AFX. I'm gonna asking the apology to AFX. Born and raised in New Orleans. Oh man. It seems that I need to pay a fee after reaching the 3K target for the 50K account in order to move the pro account, after which I can request my first withdrawal. Yep, I guess too, man. Alex, I think so, man. I'm going to beat you up when we meet. Yeah, I should be beaten. Yeah. FX, you are a kid, man. You are a kid. I'm really sorry. No, Jack. I mean, Jack is from 73. Outlander is from 70. Ion is from 57. Nicolo is from 51. Man, I'm nobody. I'm just nobody. I'm not here. Okay, I don't exist. I don't exist at all. See, Jack, you are just a kid. Outlander, you are just a kid, man. AFX is just born. I'm nobody. I don't have any existence in this world. AFX is just born. I will never call you senior. Okay, now here Taylor is from 72. Okay, I have to be very careful about my word next time. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know that. Anybody here who is before 70? I mean, before 80, not 70, before 80. Anybody here before 80? Who born before 80? Okay, 1991. You and me are the same age. A and M mechanics. You and me are the same age. Exactly same age. Same year actually. Sim trading law. Okay. 1991 is before. No, I'm asking if anyone is from, I mean, before 1991, 1980. Sharda, you are from 1973. What the hell, man? I thought that you guys are just was in the 60s. I'm not saying when, but it was in the 60s. Okay. Proud food, you're from 73 as well. Let's go. Same party. Yeah, no, not from July. I am little younger than you then. AM machine, I am little younger than you. I'm from September. I'm from 9/11. The date, actually, Twitter is gone. 9/11. I'm from 1925. Taslim, don't say that, brother. Latisha from, okay, Brand, you're from 78. Slim from 87. Okay. Any girls here looking for? Guys, remember this buy side liquidity, okay? Don't forget that line 21,686.25. Man, I feel like a child after seeing the comment. Shub, you are saying this, and I'm saying that I don't exist. I don't just exist. I am feeling like I will die within 10 years. I feel like that way because I am like 34, 35 right now. 34, I guess. I'm now 34. So I'm gonna die within 10 days. But when I'm seeing this, I must say that I don't even born yet. You can still try and learn at any age. No, it's not about learning. I'm just seeing this. I feel good. My father died when he was 53. So I didn't know that people can live more than like 50 to 60 years. Yeah, small people, they live like long, but now I can see, Alhamdulillah, you guys are awesome. Awesome, man. I really appreciate it. You guys giving me the hope. Maybe it's possible to live longer. Maybe. These people are 2 years younger than. Don't say like that way, man. Please, Mahdi. It's gonna against my ethics. Okay, so I don't know. Please delete that comment, Mahdi. It's a request, brother. Please delete that comment. Okay. Lol, I hope they can, or I'm in trouble. To get healthy when you can, so you can live till a good age. I think so, Nicolo. But to be honest, thank you so much, guys, to let me know that I have some friend really, really inspiring to me. I was like hopeless. I keep mocking to AFX by saying him like he's a senior citizen. I was just keep mocking him. It's just because he's my friend, he's my brother, like my elder brother. So I know that he's not going. I mean, mind to me. But I really appreciate all of you guys. You guys are really so inspiring for the new people like me, who are like this generation people. We are really depressed people, okay? But when I have to respect this. See this weak 50%, that line, it's extremely strong line. This 50% of that week is extremely strong line. Mark the week 50% here, observe that 50%. This is called immediate rebalance week 50%. This 50%. No, sorry, my mistake. You are not my friend. I'm your younger brother. I'm not your friend because I don't like to be friend with a senior citizen like AFX. Okay. I have to find out a way to hide this information. Just keep looking at this 50% of that week. It's a very strong area. I'm not saying to anyone to take the entry. Just observe this 50% area. Either way, and if it respect as a support, if it respect as a resistance, just observe this line. I really would love to see that this candle, if this candle can close above that line. If it doesn't, then I would love to see if it can work as a resistance. This is that last fair value gap marked here below this buy side liquidity. This is that last fair value gap. Would love to see can it work. If it is not fake breakout, then it should work as a resistance. This 50. So let me actually mark a line over there. Keep observing this. If it is a fake breakout, then next time this line. If it is not fake breakout, market would love to keep falling. Use this as a resistance. Just observe this one. If it is not a fake breakout, if it is a fake breakout, next candle come to this line. You will see how beautifully it will react from that line. Now this time, look carefully to that specific line. If it come here, if it doesn't, it's okay. But if it come here to this line, you will see how beautifully it will react over there. Let me remove this area because it's not the order block, it's not the propulsion block. This gap doesn't have any value. Here, this is the entry gap, this is the breakaway gap or the last gap. After the market structure shift here, swing high has been shifted. After shifting the market structure, entry gap, last gap or the breakaway gap. This week 50% is important. It went through this one with as a fake breakout, came to this entry fair value gap over here. After trading this entry fair value gap, if it come back one more time here, I would love to take the buy, this time with so much confidence, putting the stop loss one tick below the 50% of that week over here until this buy side liquidity. If it can come here, if it doesn't, it's different matter. I mean, it doesn't give me the opportunity. This time I would love to believe this line because it should be respected. Fake breakout considered, as it has some unfinished business until this entry gap. Taking all of this liquidity, trade this whole area around this area. All of this area has been traded, shifted market, buy side liquidity is there, weak immediate rebalance, come back again, was little overzealous, reach until this entry gap. This is that 50%, this is that week, which week has traded or finished the unfinished business, the 50% here. Let me mark that one as well because I have some line over there. There, would love to cover the 50%. Please don't take the entry. It's my request. It's the lunch hour, so it doesn't need to respect perfectly. Still, this last fair value gap is not broken. The only fair value gap below this area, but it should be broken right now. It should be broken. This time, this weak 50% is important if and only if it doesn't respect this order block. So from here, this is the order block which has traded the entry fair value gap around this area. So this order block open. If it is violated, market should reach until the 50% of that order block. So I would love to mark that order block as well. Sorry, mean threshold of that order block. So here, that is that order block mean threshold which is aligned with this 50% of that week. This is the area which is a very strong support zone that should not be broken. It's not for those supporters who believe the relatively equal lows or the double bottom or double. This is according to the ICT concepts. This is support zone which is aligned with the mean threshold of the order block with the immediate rebalanced. This whole area is balanced and it has been balanced immediately. Next candle is bullish. This is the sign that this market is going to take that buy side liquidity. So here, if and only if this order block hold the market, take that buy side liquidity, then there is nothing wrong. But if it can come here, that is my strong zone to take the buy, depending on all of this setup. If you don't want to go with this fair value gap, which is an immediate reaction. So after the market structure shift, 1, 2, 3 candle came to this entry gap. From that gap to until this buy side liquidity, I miss this entry. I would love to take the entry from this order block. If I am not put the stop loss below that order block because of the stop loss, then I would love to take the entry from this 50% of that immediate rebalance as well as the mid threshold of that order block. From there, going to put the stop loss below the weak 50% which has taken the liquidity trade the fair value gap. Here it should not go below this 50%. Here it should be respected here, that area. If Trump do some kind of the tweet, that is different matter, but this weak 50% should hold the market right now. You will see that it will hold the market right now. I'm going to remove this one and here I'll just let me put it a bit lower, just look at this 50% or that line, how it is going to stop the price. Just keep a look over here. So you will focus on that line. Weak did the damage. No need to worry about that weak. One body closed above this last fair value gap can be a fake breakout. I need another body close above this last fair value gap. That is the confirmation of the breakout before taking that buy side liquidity. You are watching this line, how it is going to respect over there. It should be respected. Please don't take the buy, okay? It's the lunch hour, so everything can be disaster. So no need to take the entry. Just observe it. This weak 50% is important because it should not be taken. If it is taken, then market can keep falling. Otherwise, if it is not taken, I will put my stop loss below that weak 50% a bit by believing that this will keep going higher. It didn't work here. Respect this area. It can be happen just because it is inside the lunch hour. Otherwise, this weak 50% should hold the market. Send it here for that buy side liquidity. But inside the lunch hour, the price action is little difficult to read. The only reason is it is lunch hour. Nobody's trading over here. But still, I don't want to see a body close below this line. Now weak can did the damage. So forget about the stop loss. Would love to see if it can respect it. Didn't respect. Oh man. So this is taken, so it can fall for anything else again. For leaving this buy side liquidity for the PM session, it is also possible. Lunch hour is not for trading. I'm just repeating, lunch hour is not for trading because algorithm doesn't work over here perfectly. But in the session time, this week 50% is extremely important. Even when market closed above this last fair value gap, this is the confirmation. I'm going higher. 100% I'm going higher. But this is a little weird over here. Lunch hour, this is why lunch hour is not good for trading. The way it come here, perfect area to think about the buy until this buy side liquidity. But as it is doing all of this shit, it can be leave that buy side liquidity for the session. 1250, 110 macro. Around 1250 until 1250, it's not taken. The first thing market will do, it will take that buy side liquidity. The first thing it will do, if and only if there is no bearish fair value from 15-minute chart. The first thing it will do, it will go for that buy side liquidity. It was a perfect setup, to be honest. From the 1 minute chart, 2 minute chart as well, market structure shift, fair value cap here, that was the fair value cap, trade that fair value cap, it should keep for going higher for that buy side liquidity, except it doesn't want to leave that buy side liquidity for the PM session. So it can leave that on for the PM session before taking that on. Lunch hour, don't try to trade if and only if there is a holiday in front of you. Go for the lunch hour. You will see the best price action over there if there is a holiday in front of you, not like Sunday Sunday Monday holiday, Sunday Saturday holiday, not like this. But except that, if you have holiday in front of you, that's the best area to trade the lunch hour. Otherwise, don't trade the lunch hour. Lunch hour is always difficult to trade. It is absolutely shit. No algorithm works over there most of the time. So try to wait at least until 12:50. After 12:50, go for the trade. Just keep looking for the buy side and sell side. Market is engineering here. On the bottom here, it has been trading this whole area. It's the strongest zone around this area. This is the strongest zone that is going to stop the market for sending it higher. This is the breakaway gap which is holding the market so far. It's not important. Sometimes I say that market doesn't need to take the sell side liquidity. This is that area. It doesn't need to take this sell side liquidity before going higher, before taking that buy side liquidity. It doesn't need to take this sell side liquidity. If it takes, that's good. It doesn't need to take this sell side liquidity. If it takes it, that's good, but it doesn't need to take it. Why is that? Because this is the low which should not be taken. This is the liquidity taken low. So it doesn't need to take this low before taking this buy side liquidity. It will close here. I'll push the button. Please don't push the button. Okay, I'll show you that how beautifully it will work this time. Just a bit, just until this entry gap. Tap to this entry gap, I'll go for the trade. Stop loss will be 1 tick below this break even. So here, when it tap to this low, stop loss will be 1 tick below that breakaway gap, by believing that it's not coming back to this breakaway gap constant crossment until it doesn't take that buy side liquidity. We'll take a small risk over here until the breakaway gap 50%. If it comes to the 50%, just below that 50%, I'll get stopped out over here. If it doesn't come here, it should keep taking that buy side liquidity. It doesn't need to come until this area. I just put the entry over here because this is the paper trade. Inside the lunch hour, don't take the entry by believing the same setup over here, by thinking this buy side liquidity is going to be taken. Why it is like this? Okay, I was in 1 minute chart. Can I think about this sell side liquidity? If I would love to take this sell side liquidity over here, I have to wait for another candle close below this last fair value gap. If the last fair value gap is broken, okay, I got confused because I was in 2 minute chart. Here, this is closed below this breakaway gap, so it is more probable it will go for the sell side liquidity. My mistake. Sorry, this sell is more valuable. More logical to take for this sell side liquidity. I'm sorry, I was in 2 minute chart. So from 2 minute chart, I saw that body was respecting this breakaway gap. But from 1 minute chart, the gap I marked, it's broken already here around this area. So it's more valuable to me to think about the sell from the order block. I was in 2 minute chart, I didn't see this. So from this area, it is more logical to think about the sell side liquidity. Don't take this entry. I'm just telling you what is the thinking over here. If this last parallel gap is not broken, breakaway gap is not broken, it doesn't need to take that sell side liquidity. It's valid. This buy is valid. If the body doesn't close below this breakaway gap, if the body close below this breakaway gap and market leave that sell side liquidity over here, it's more logical that it will take that sell side liquidity before going for that buy side liquidity. I'm sorry, because it was in 2-minute chart. So from 2-minute chart, I saw that it didn't break that breakaway gap. But that gap is from 1-minute chart. So here, when this gap is broken around this area, when this candle closed below this breakaway gap, it's more logical now to think about this sell side liquidity, which will be taken. If the body doesn't close below here, it doesn't need to take this low before taking that buy side liquidity. So it should fall now to take that sell side liquidity. How far it can reach? Highest up close body close candle, which has been violated over here. When it is violated this entry gap, this highest up close body close candle, which is the order block, that should be respected until this sell side liquidity is not taken. Please don't take this on. This last parallel gap or the breakaway gap, body will respect this breakaway gap. Market closed above this entry gap, I will take re-entry. When it will close, I will take the re-entry until that buy side liquidity. Body close below this breakaway gap, leave that sell side liquidity, going to believe that this market is going to take that sell side liquidity after reversing or after falling again. Going to believe that this sell side liquidity will be taken 90% over here, that it's gonna be taken this one, this sell side liquidity. Please don't take any entry over here. Don't copy my trade. Don't do anything. I'm just explaining why it is high probability and low probability. But previously I saw from 2-minute chart, so I was a little confused. I saw that it didn't close, so I thought that it will go for that buy side liquidity, because from 2-minute chart it didn't close below this parallel gap, which was marked from the 1-minute chart. Now I would love to see it will fall, take this sell side liquidity before going higher again. After taking this sell side liquidity, it will go higher again. So it will be like this. It will fall, then it will go for that buy side liquidity. It will take a bit time over here, and after that it will go, except if there is no Trump news or something like that. Around the lunch macro, no trade should be taken. No trade should be taken around the lunch hour. Don't take any entry over here. I keep repeating, it's not high probability, it's not even the low probability. It's just an idea. Which video on YouTube channel you recommend to watch for bias? For bias, you have to join my stream, brother. For bias, every day morning session, I come and I explain the bias. Like for example, today, when I opened my stream, I told that I'm only interested to look for sell until this sell side liquidity. Here, I'm only interested to look for sell because I have that sell side liquidity. No buy is valid to me. I am not going to take any kind of buy when market was around this area before all of this fall. I'm only interested to look for sell. When market has taken that sell side liquidity, come back again here, I started to look for buy only, buy only, buy only. Finally, market left that buy side liquidity. See this buy side liquidity, that is my target right now. I would love to see market will go for that buy side liquidity now. It will stay until the lunch hour. Here, all of this consolidation around the lunch hour. After the lunch hour, it will go for this buy side liquidity again. That is my interest to see if it can reach over here. If it doesn't reach over here, I'm just not interested to trade. If it keep falling, keep falling, keep falling, I will take no sell. No sell is valid to me. I will go for no sell. I'll just look for the buying opportunity. No sell is valid to me. But for understanding this, you have to come in the live streaming, or you can watch the study folder for a bit clear idea. Just for a bit clear idea about the bias. If you watch the study folder, you will get some idea about that, but not interested to talk about here. In live, you have to watch, or what else you can do, watch every live first half an hour. Every live first half an hour, where I explained the bias, how I look for my bias. you will see that 90% of the time my bias is okay. You will get surprised, brother, because it will be easier for you to judge me after watching that every single day's first half an hour. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. I thought that I will be stay here until 12, but it's already 12:30, and I will be back maybe around Monday. Yeah, I'll be back around Monday, and then we'll talk about the price action again. It didn't work at all. But now I would love to see it will take the sell side liquidity before going for that buy side liquidity. That is the most obvious thing to me. If it doesn't work, okay. Lunch hour is not for trading. It's not high probability. It's not low probability. If you'd love to trade over here, you are gambling. Simple logic. It's perfect gambling. So don't try to trade over here around the lunch hour. I will be wrong here. I'm saying you, I will be wrong here. On the morning session, what did I say? High probability. I'll show you high probable entry, low probable entry. In this high probable day, how many entries I overlined? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have outlined 4 entry in this morning session. How was that? It is the high probable area to trade, but this area is the low probability. I can keep doing, and market can keep consolidating over here, can keep stopping me out. It won't even give me the option to take the partial. So not interested to trade over here. Thank you guys for being over here. I will see you in Monday. Until then, cheers.